Hey everyone, so I mentioned last week that I'm going to be looking for a new, more expensive dropshipping product to sell to cover the costs of my Facebook advertising costs. So I went away and that's what I've done. So if you stay tuned, I'll talk you through the product that I chose and why I chose that product. So as I mentioned last week, the products I've been trying to sell up until this point, $3, $5, $10 products, come nowhere near covering the costs of the Facebook advertising costs that I've been racking up until this point. So I've been spending the last 4 or 5 weeks trying to get better at Facebook advertising, watching tutorials, testing different interests, different ad types to try and bring the cost down, the cost it cost me to send a customer from my advert on Facebook to my website. And the best results I was getting was around 30 cents per click, so 30 cents to send someone from Facebook to my dropshipping website. Now, the products I was selling before that, well, up until this point, at like $5, $10, were coming nowhere near covering the costs of the traffic I was sending to my website from Facebook. The rule of thumb is that you need to be aiming for a 2% conversion rate on your dropshipping store. So that's for every 100 people that come on your store, 2 people should be buying. So in theory, for every 50 people that comes to your store, 1 person should be buying. And the cost to get 50 people to my store was way more expensive than like the $10 products I was selling on Facebook. So since last week, I went away, decided to try and find a new, more expensive product to sell on my store, and I've chosen one this week. So I'm going to talk you through what that product is, how I came to deciding on that product, and the testing that I'm going to be doing from now on to see if that product is a good product choice and if I'm going to go forward with that new niche that I've chosen. So coming away from that video last week and thinking about my figures, thinking about the costs it cost me to send people from Facebook to my website, I decided I want to try and sell a product at around the $60, $70 mark. So what I did is, I was actually watching a webinar this week on dropshipping from some successful dropshippers that use Shopify and Facebook. And one sort of off-the-collar remark that the presenter made is that some products they've been having really success with was wall art. So posters that customers can buy and put up on their walls. And I was thinking, I've seen a lot of adverts for these on Facebook recently as well. So coming away from that, I thought, I wonder how expensive wall art is. Could this be a niche that I can go down? I've already had some success in the past with t-shirts, a sort of creative arty avenue. So maybe wall art could be my new successful product. So what I did is I went away to Watch Count, the eBay reviewing website that shows you what products are hot on eBay, which are getting the most sales, which are getting the most watches. Typed in wall art and tried to look at the most popular pieces of wall art on eBay at this point in time. And what I found from using watchcount.com was a moon poster, like a 5-panel poster of the moon. And this item had like a ton of watches, a ton of sales, and the current auction price for it was like $100 or something. So the data from eBay told me this was a successful product, and the price point was nice and high. I could probably go away and sell this for a nice product, and if it did sell, cover my Facebook costs and still make a nice healthy profit. So I then went to AliExpress because I found a moon poster on eBay. I typed in moon wall art onto AliExpress, put the filters in to find respectable sellers, most popular selling items. And one of the most popular selling items when I put in moon wall art on AliExpress was a 5-panel poster with the moon on it. And this was, the retail price was like $19 on AliExpress. So I thought, nice markup on this product, so I could get away with trying to sell this for $60, $65. So that's where I'm at. I've decided to try and experiment with wall art. Going on the data that I found from eBay, I'm going to try and sell a piece of wall art with the moon on it. It looks like a popular niche, a current trend that's selling. So I've found my 5-panel poster on AliExpress. It's on my site, smilemerch.com. I'll put a link to the product page below. But that's the products I'm going to try and sell at this new higher pricing that I'm aiming for, moving on from my lessons from last week. And I'm going to keep you guys updated on how it goes. I have already got some Facebook ads up and running, trying to promote this product. So basically what I've done is I've made a fan page. So I've made a fan page called Nighttime Photography Enthusiast. You know, the moon, nighttime, it goes hand in hand. It's not a direct link, but it's enough of a link that this fan page could promote that product. So I've made a new fan page, which I'll show you on screen and I'll link you to below. And I've made a post on this fan page advertising this product and linking to my store, smilemerch.com. So what I'm going to do, it's been 3 days so far, and I'm basically testing with a new interest group every day. So the first day I tested with the home decor interest group, so people that have shown an interest in decorate their homes. The second day I experimented with people who have an interest in nighttime photography. You know, it's a nice picture of the moon, clouds, the stars, so potentially photography enthusiasts will be interested in this poster. And third, today's ad that went live is an ad aimed at people that like astrology. So basically what I've done is there's 3 days, each ad is up for $7 a day. And I'm gonna let those 3 ads run, pointing to the same post, and see after 3-4 days, which of those interest groups is performing the best, which has got the lowest cost per click, the lowest cost per 1,000. So it's costing me the lowest amount of money to show my ad to 1,000 people. And if I get any sales, which interest group is converting better. So one single ad, one product, but different interest groups pointing to that ad. So there you have it. That's my new project for the next week or two. Wall art that has the moon front and center in the picture. I've used data from eBay, found a respectable seller on AliExpress, and I'm trying different interest groups pointing to my store to try and make a sale. So yeah, fingers crossed this works out. I'll let you know how it performs next week, run you through some numbers. It's too early now to look at the numbers, look at the data, and really talk you through that stuff. But when I've got some solid data next week, I'll talk you through it all. But for the time being, I'm hoping it's gonna go well. I'm crossing my fingers, and there we go. Quick mention, from my video last week, a lot of my viewers were telling me that they think I should go with necessity products. That a lot of the products on my store so far are luxury items, novelty items, and there's no big driver for my customers to, or potential customers to make a purchase. And they're telling me that I should sell necessity products. Now I haven't got a lot of experience with commerce, different product types. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of research into what a necessity product is, and trying to see if I can find some necessity products that could work in my store. But if you guys have got any experience with necessity products, or you know what the definition is, or you've got some suggestions for necessity products that I can include in my store, let me know in the comments box below. I'd be really happy to hear from you and some help on here, because this is completely new territory for me. So any advice or suggestions from you, I'd love to hear your comments in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed to this channel, Starting Up, where I am exploring online business ideas every Thursday, every week, trying to make things work, telling you what works for me and what doesn't, so you can use what I do as guidance in your own attempts to making money online. And finally, make sure to sign up to my email at startingup.com. Go onto my website, put your email address into the email box, and I'll send you an email every 2 weeks with the latest articles that I found on e-commerce, dropshipping, online business. I'll give you updates on what's worked for me, what's not, what's making me money at that point in time, what's losing me money. And I'll also link you to resources that I have been using up until that point that I found really useful in my journey to online success. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for all the contributions, all the comments, like the necessity product comments that I got from last week. Really happy with this community. We've smashed 1,500 subscribers so far. Everyone's contributing, helping each other out, suggesting tools and resources that people didn't know about. So I'm really chuffed with how the channel's growing. Make sure to keep watching and subscribe if you haven't. Until next week, see ya.